I'm Charlie and I'll try to sing or something like that. And I thought I just don't feel it. Then lady just hit me and said, but did you ask me what I want? I thought, well, I might testify, Doug, and maybe this week he wants me to preach, I'll preach. But I'm going to testify. I thought I felt so good praying for him. Demus, all the ones up here, and you brother get ready to preach. I'm just going to testify for you. I thought when we was praying for the different ones, Jerry, I said, Lord, you know what they need. And it just comes to me and said, Lord, you know us better than we know ourselves. I thought in my natural life, Lee, that sometimes, and I've been in places that I said, Lord, I just can't go no further. This is as far as I can go, and I cannot marry what I'm married no longer. You know what he's saying? You can go a little longer. You can go a little longer. He knows how much I can bear. I thought if it's up to me, Charlie, I wouldn't bear nothing for him. I wouldn't go through nothing. Woo! I thought, but he knows, Andy, just how far you really can go. I thought he knows just how much you can take. And I've been to them places, Jerry. I thought this is the breaking point. This is it. He said, you can go a little further. Woo! You can go a bit further. I thought, he knows us tonight. Maybe he knew us, Tim, I quoted the other night. He knew us before he wrapped us in our mother's womb, Jerry. He knowed all about us. He knows just how to help us. And I thought, maybe that singing that song earlier, I thought all my sins forgotten. I am so glad. I thought, talking about, I can't go no further as the kind, I thought I went too far. And you know what he said to me? You've not went too far. I felt like telling somebody tonight. I thought maybe, I don't know, I ain't looked back through the crowd since I come in the door. I thought, but I felt like you went too far. I feel like you're still us tonight. You've not went too far. That I cannot come down and get you. Maybe I'm not a big Bible quoter like some of you men who get ready to preach, but maybe that woman, that prophet was married to that woman. Charlie, she just wasn't no good. She just kept going out and going out. Maybe it was a Gomer. Maybe I heard a preacher tell him one time that she wasn't no good, Stephen, and they just was going to sell her, you know. And maybe down in that place, just to sell her, Josh, I heard that preacher say, here come that prophet, that man of God, and he went into that place, Mark, that it wasn't right for him to be at. I thought that wasn't a place that kind of man would have been, Charlie. I thought, well, ain't you glad sometime you'll come down to our level? I thought, we went down into our filth and our mess. Woo! I thought this is a holy man. Freeman is a holy man, but he come down and he got me when nobody else wanted him. I didn't even want myself. He said, I want him. I want him. That's the one that I want. That's the one. That's the one that I want. I tell you, he wants you tonight. You know how did I know that he does? Woo! You know, because he sent his one and only son so that you could have life. So that you could have life. I thought when you didn't deserve nothing but death, freedom, when I didn't deserve nothing but death, he sent his son so you could have life, so you could be free. I thought you told me one time he made me free. I thought he'd make you free tonight. I was singing that song a minute ago. I got the devil under my feet. You know I couldn't have nothing under my feet. I thought because one day he died for me so that I could be saved. And so that I could have a chance, an opportunity at that gift of the Holy Ghost. I thought that I could have it, King. And I'd have that devil under my feet. We have him under my feet. I don't want to take a long time. I thought, whoever you are tonight, I don't know. You've not been too far. He's standing right there. He wants you. I thought maybe Brother Denny said it like, I'll never forget it. He said, I would have turned my back on him. There's a lot of times, Charlie. I would have turned my back on Joseph. It felt like everybody turned their back on him. But you know what he said? He said, I want you. I want you. He said, I want you tonight. He wants us tonight. I'm so glad that he wanted us. I thought he died for us one one day. Died for us one day. I'm so glad tonight. I thought these things that we go through, though. I thought you think, man, I just cannot bear it. You start thinking about that cross that he carried up that hill. All them stripes that he bore for you, you can bear it. And I'm going to encourage you tonight, there's going to be a day that he says, this is enough. This is enough. All that they went through and all that they bore. That's it. That's enough. And I'm so thankful tonight. You brothers come on and preach so good.
I was talking to a brother today. God. Talking to because years ago, Stephen, I went to church. A few times that the Lord let me preach the lost people. Yeah. I went to church and there was a lost man blowing. He come to church, and Jerry, I couldn't feel nothing to talk to him with. And it really bothered me. Jerry, it bothered me. I questioned the Lord. I said, Lord, I can't. Why can't I feel something to talk to this man? How to help this man? He's a sinner. He's come to church, in other words. And I ain't want to go to Charlie and say, the Lord spoke this to me, the Lord told me this. Every now and then the Lord will speak to you. I feel like that he spoke to my heart. And he said, it ain't everybody that comes to church that I'm dealing with. And you may come. But you got to be, the Lord has to deal with you. And the Bible said no man can come under the Father except that the Spirit come unto me, said the Spirit of my Father. Yeah. So tonight, if the Spirit of the Lord, the precious, I'm going to call it the precious Spirit of the Lord, is dealt with your heart, then you're really a blessed person. You're really blessed. We got blessed people. I'll kind of hurry up this just a little bit. You see, like this been on my heart here tonight. Such good preachers. I feel the Holy Spirit. I feel like I ain't really worth much tonight, but I'd love to see if I could reach somebody, Jerry. In the 15th chapter. It's a good scripture. You know what? Church people. There's people that's got mercy. Then there's people that ain't got much mercy. There's people that's got mercy if it's their family. But if it ain't their family, I've seen people that they're just about. But I'm glad that you can't put nobody out, you can't put nobody in. I'm glad, Joe, that I can't let you out or can't let you in. But I was thinking as you was getting in today, sometimes you talk to people and you realize I've talked to brothers. They said, well, I don't believe in this. I don't. And I thought, I'm not getting over it. If you make it, that's fine with me. I'm not getting over it. Jerry, but 15th chapter, I'm going to read this. I'll try to read that. I'm not John. Wouldn't be reading it. So then drew near unto him all the publicans and sinners for to hear him. And I tell you what, I'd sure like to hear him. I'm sure if the Lord's in here, if And I seen this just the other day. We was at church, and there was a boy there, and he was a backslider. And he was sitting back there, and they tried to get him to pray, Jerry. And it seemed like nobody could get him to pray. But when that spirit, that goodness got in that church, he almost run it out. You know, there's something that makes a difference. There's something that makes a difference. If you can feel the Spirit of the Lord tonight, you're a blessed person. If you can feel the touch, I'd encourage you to hold on. I want to read some of this. So then the Pharisees and scribes murmured, saying, This man receiveth sinners and eat with them. And he spake this parable unto them, saying, What man of you having 100 sheep, if he lose one of them, doth not leave the 99 in the wilderness, and go after that which was lost, until he find it? And when he hath found it, he layeth it on his shoulders, rejoicing. And when he cometh home, he calleth together his friends and his neighbors, saying unto them, Rejoice with me, for I have found my sheep, which was lost. So I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than 99 that needeth, more than 99 just persons, which needeth no repentance. Sometimes I hear some stuff today. I'll hear about somebody giving up. If you're really a Christian, it'll break your heart. But I thought I guess it's hard for me to get this over, but
Come on. God help you all.
the enemy. A few days ago, my sister, she called me. And we had a cousin. And she said they found her. She'd been missing for a while. And the guy that she was with, he killed her. But anyway, I feel like telling this little story. And I thought weeks before she died, she come to Jensen Church, my sister Ralph. And she sat back there, and I don't remember who preached, I don't remember who it was, but the Lord, you could see the Lord working with her. And I asked her, I said, would you like to pray? And she said, I don't know how to pray. Tonight you don't have to know how to pray. Tonight you don't have to know nothing, but I thought if the precious Spirit of the Lord, if the precious goodness of God, the God that made heaven and earth, if He'll knock at your heart tonight, you're a blessed person. If He's dealt with you and you're sitting here in this church house tonight and you're saved and you can feel the Lord, you're blessed. I know that you might fall out with me over this, but depression and anxiety, and me and the brothers, we went up to Indiana. We got down there and they had to baptize it. And he got to talking to some of them sinners about the depression and anxiety. And I thought, how they got to crying. I don't blame them to pray on that bank of that river. I'm going to tell somebody now, I ain't going to stay still for a long time.
Come on, Brother David.
Now, I'm going to tell somebody now that Jesus is your answer.
Amen.
Jesus is your answer. And above everything, for God so loved the world, that He gave His only begotten Son, that say there's no hope for you. Jesus said there's hope for you. When man would turn around and reject you, I want to tell this. And there was a man among us years ago, Jared, and he got started in church and he would do real good. And the jury would do real good. And then maybe something come along and overthrow him. And he may go a while, he'd come back. I don't know how many times that he done that. But there was one day I was in church. I'm trying not to mention her name, but I got a little sister named Alice Sater. She prophesied to him. Said, "Oh Lord, if you didn't make your heart up to serve me, I withdraw my spirit from it. If the Lord don't deal with you, you can't get to it. If He withdraws the spirit, the candlestick, it don't matter how much you knock, you can't get in. But if God will knock at your heart, if He's dealing with your heart in this church tonight, you got to change. People might not think you got one, but I watched that man that day fall in that altar, Jared, and I fell right in there behind him praying for him. And I felt the goodness of God to let me know, yeah, you got another change. Ain't you glad that He gave you one more change? Ain't you glad of His mercy? Ain't you glad of the grace of God? Ain't you glad of the goodness of God? It surpasses all understanding. No, I don't understand it. I don't know it all. But one thing I know of the Lord will knock at your heart. You can't get to it. If you can feel Him, you can't get to it. If you can't feel Him, you'll never spirit. Yeah, come on. I fell in the aisle, that girl, she come to the altar, Jared, and she said, I don't know how to pray. I'm telling you, that young'un never lasted just a few weeks. She went home, she never lasted a few weeks, and he killed her. He killed her. They just found her the other day. They got him for murder. What I'm trying to say, God's mercy is reaching. God's mercy is reaching. Girl, I've seen you've seen them. Kenny, you've seen them. I remember you preaching about the one up at the tent meeting. You warned the boy. You know, this we went up the road where it was. It's a serious thing tonight. For God to be knocking at your heart. And you feel the Spirit of the Lord. And you say, no, I don't want Him. I reject Him. I don't want Him. I tell you what, there's a world out there. There's a lost world with lives to touch Him. But they can't feel nothing. If you can feel something tonight, you a blessed man. You a blessed woman. You a blessed person. God. If God. I look at brothers, you know. And I look. I was talking about my brother here a while ago. And I looked at the brothers that come back. And I looked at them. You know, I got there a while ago. I was listening to him praying and it sounded so good. You might not thought I was listening, but I was listening to him. We might be praying the humblest prayer. God, we need you. God, we need you. God, we need you. Maybe there's somebody in this building tonight that leave this hell. I I've had a few experiences in my life. I've seen the Spirit, I've seen the Lord deal with them. And I've seen them reject God. And I've seen them leave this life. And I look back and I wonder, that night, could I have done more for that girl? I know they was on drugs, and that's probably what got her killed. Went back home, probably I believe they was fighting. That's probably what got her killed. If I'd only known, if you just know tonight. Can I preach just for a little bit? Over all the depression, over all the anxiety, over all the suicidal thoughts. The Lord says it's real because they're not you might not think it's real, but it's real. But over all, there's a peace. There's a joy that this world don't have. There's a joy in Jesus' world. There's a peace in the Bible ever found. It's a Bible. It's over everything. And who can give you that? Nobody but Jesus. Nobody but Jesus. Nobody but Jesus. When it comes to knock at your heart, Kenny, you're down here on this corner. There ain't nobody but Jesus. Nobody but the Lord. If you hear tonight the Lord, you feel Him this morning. You just, I'm just going to say, you just feel the touch. If you just feel the touch. You just feel like it's just the touch. I'm okay to take that touch. I'm okay to take that. You just feel a little bit, so I said I can't feel it. Friend, if you're a backslider, if you're a sinner, I'm okay to keep us loved you anyhow. He loved you anyhow. Hey, Maureen, I said over one sinner there. I wonder that somebody in this building tonight. There's somebody in this building tonight. I know you brother, man. Read, but there's somebody in here that needs to find this man conscience. There's somebody in here. I might not know who you are, but there's a man knows who you are. We might not know who you are, but there's a man knows who you are. You ain't too little and you ain't too old. Get over this side. Get over this side. She said, I don't know how to pray. You don't have to know how to pray. All you have to do is get in the altar and say, Jesus, help me. Jesus, help me. I don't know how I'm saying. Jesus, help me. I need you. Is anybody in here that need Him tonight? Is anybody in this building need Him tonight? For God so loved the world. He gave His only Son. Not for this crowd up here, but for you back there. Not for the man up here. He didn't come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. So call me not for you what it's all about. If you're here tonight, you can feel this spark. You can just feel this spark. Won't you come and pray? Take the hand and I pray. I've had my ups and downs, we all have. But tonight will be a good night for somebody to come home. Somebody to come home. I know it's not a big shout dance. Well, they ain't not a big shout dance. Ain't you glad? Ain't you glad the Lord? There's some way out of the list. And the Lord help me. Ain't y'all glad He did help me? If He don't deal with you, if He don't deal with you, you can't get to it. But if He'll deal with you, I just feel like I can always get it through. But if He'll deal with you, if He'll knock at your heart, you can't get to it. He's wanting to save you. He's wanting to save you. He's wanting to give you some joy. He's wanting to give you some peace. while they sang. I'm glad. But I hear that somebody, I heard about a brother on Cawood. I'm really on my heart. We got something giving up. You don't see many that's coming in. I tell you what it is, time's winding up. Time's winding up. Time's getting away. The end's coming. The end's coming. Would you like to be ready? Would you like to be ready? Would you like to be ready? Would you like to come to Him? They give us a song. We like this song. You brothers, would you like to come home? If you already been home, would you like to get renewed? Would you like to feel the Lord? Sometimes I just need to feel Him, don't you? Sometimes I just need to feel Him. Would you like to pray while they sing? Lord, take a lot of your time.
Yeah, thank God. Come and pray.